Hello, it's Randi Rhodes. Here's a clip from our show, and go to randyrhodes.com for the whole thing and a podcast. Buy a stinking podcast.
Mary had a little man.
The fall. We believe that all men are created equal.
To the magnificent mosaic that is America.
From radio beacon to radio beacon. I have a dream. Change has come to America.
Knock, knock.
Yeah.
Who's there?
It's a figment of your imagination.
Randi Rhodes Show. Turn up your mind.
Last night was very exciting, and almost every single poll had us winning the debate against crooked Hillary Clinton. Big league. Big league. The single weapon that Hillary Clinton has. I mean, she couldn't even pass her bar exam in Washington, D.C. She failed it. The single weapon that she's got is the media. Without the mainstream media, she wouldn't even be here, folks.
Give me a break.
Tell you. She wouldn't even be here. She wouldn't have a chance. She bragged about how she traveled all over the world. And that's true. She traveled all over the world. And you know what it got us? Nothing. Nothing.
You're an idiot.
It got us debt, and it's got us death. We have death and debt and unemployment. We have all bad things. And I said last night, I said, you know, Secretary, you are experienced, but it's bad experience because everything you did turned out bad. And we're going to get rid of cricket. I mean, we're going to get rid of that crooked woman. She's a crooked woman. She's a very, very dishonest woman.
Now, I think he's actually upset because bitch set him up. You know that, right? Bitch set him up? Yeah. Okay, we'll get there. A lot of things today on the yellow pad, and that's where I keep all the topics on the yellow pad. So many. But 84 million people watched that freaking debate, except for the Republicans that serve in the House of Representatives and in the Senate. They did not watch. Isn't that something? 84 million Americans thought they better be watching this in order to cast their vote properly. The Republicans in the Senate, not so much. They did not need to see. Paul Ryan said, I was working out. I was working out. I didn't watch. He said, I was watching Fox News this morning, so I'm not going to comment on something I did not see. There's Paul Ryan for you. Marco Rubio, I did not see the debate. I was on an airplane. You know, that's not an excuse anymore. That used to be an excuse, but not in the 21st century. Marco, little Marco. That is not an excuse, especially for somebody who did debate Donald Trump and was probably like super hyper interested in how he would handle a Hillary Clinton. Marco Rubio was on a plane. Do you not have a device? Did you not do JetBlue? Did they not have a little, a TV that was set to any channel because it was on every channel? Is there something? He didn't see it. Mitch McConnell, of course, he said, I thought he did just fine. Well, at least he admitted he watched it. Yay, good for you. Senator Mark Kirk of Illinois, he waved off a reporter and he said, we're not talking about that. We're not going to discuss that. It's like the birtherism. We're not talking about it, is what it is. And John McCain would only say, it was interesting. So I don't think they're really happy with his performance. However, Donald Trump and, his lifeline, Sean Hannity, call Sean Hannity. I've never seen a debate where, they talked about Miss Universe, Sean Hannity, stiffing workers. That has never come up in a presidential debate, ever, ever, ever. But those were the topics that, were discussed in this presidential debate. But it's really interesting that Sean Hannity did do the dirty work for Donald Trump, just as Donald Trump said in the debate he would do. Donald Trump keeps citing these online snap polls saying that he won the debate, which is about as scientific as calling Sean Hannity for fact checking. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's crazy. And then Sean Hannity last night, it was funny because Bill O'Reilly couldn't bring himself to say that Trump won. He gave advice, is what he did. Because I was dying to see what they were going to say. So I did watch that crap last night. And it was, I actually couldn't make it through Bill O'Reilly's talking points because I realized that the reason why he puts them on the screen as he's speaking, he has it's almost like closed captioning on the screen. All he needs is the American Sign Language signer. It's for the deaf. It's for people that go, hey, what did he say? Hey. So he puts the words as he's speaking on the screen, which is very accommodating, I must say. But I realized this is not news for me. It was not intended for me. It's intended for my mother and her crowd is what it is. But he gave advice, Bill O'Reilly did. But Sean Hannity, he kept citing these online polls saying that Trump literally won the debate. But what, Mary Lou Henner came in second? I mean, it's like Dancing with the Stars. Tweet and text now. I mean, I did a poll. Go check my Twitter feed. I did a poll. We had over 1,200 people responding to our poll. That's a scientific sample size. It's not scientific methodology to tweet. Do you know what I mean? But I had a poll online, and what was it, like 72% or something like that? I forget what the... Because it was just fun is what it was.
71% for Hillary, yeah.
Okay, 71% for Hillary. So
you're fired.
Sorry, Sean, you're fired. Mine's more scientific than yours. And I know that Mary Lou Henner came in second. I know that she did. But it's so amazing. And so, the polls he's citing are as good as, RandyRhodes.com, right? It's as good as at Randy Rhodes because they're citing the Drudge Report. They're citing Breitbart. And I wanted to make him O'Bannon. I want to make them all in the same. No, and you've got Bannon, Steve Bannon, who, oh, by the way, Steve, you better not tweet the Pepe anymore. You better stop.
Pepe!
Because the Anti-Defamation League today said that Pepe, poor Pepe, that Pepe, the dank meme, Pepe the Frog is a hate symbol because he's been dressed up like Adolf Hitler entirely too much for the Anti-Defamation League to ignore it. And, because he's been, wearing Nazi garb and, because he's been dressed as a Klansman. And the Anti-Defamation League has pretty much had it. And they get that it's a child's frog that is appealing to young people. It's appealing to kids. And quite frankly, they are using this, little child-friendly imagery to get people to be racist and anti-Semitic. So the Anti-Defamation League has, now declared Pepe.
Pepe!
Oh, bye-bye, Pepe. Bye-bye. Oh, too bad. They said he's a hate symbol. But, okay, so this is what happened with the poll. So Bannon, who is the editor at large, which is funny. I mean, that's a troxymoron. There is no editor. And he's working for the Trump, has said, did he put up a poll, a snap poll? And Breitbart and Drudge, why not throw in Stormfront too? And why not just poll Pepe really hard?
Pepe!
Ow! I'm tired of being your dank meme. Yeah, we're polling you, Pepe. Polling you hard because you represent hatred. Anyway, so these were the polls that Sean Hannity had on his show. He did 8 minutes. I was going to edit it, the audio. I'm not sitting through 8 minutes of this. But Sean Hannity was on the air going, it's the mainstream media that won't report the truth. These are polls. These are real, painful, snap polls. And I'm quoting them. And I'm going to, but mine didn't make it. And mine had, more people in it. And I also tweeted last night, if you really wanted to mess with Alex Jones' head, Alex Jones also put up a poll. We all put up polls. So Alex Jones put up a poll, and I tweeted last night, let's mess with Alex Jones' head. Tweet, go to his poll and answer Hillary one. And thank you, you did.
I did. I went.
Everybody did, because she won. She won in Alex Jones' poll. I love this. And also, we're trying to find Cassie Miller, who is another troll on my website, on my Facebook page. I have told her so many times, because she posts and she annoys everybody. She's a cat lady. If you click on her name, you go to some fake some fake Facebook page that she threw up there. If she is a woman, I have no idea. And it's all cat lady stuff. It's all cat pictures and cats on the bed. There's one photo that is so disturbing. I mean, it looks as if she lives in a home where there are like 10 cats on her bed and there's no room for her to sleep, which is probably why she's Facebooking me all day, all night, for Trump. And people have had it and they want me to block her, and I don't block very many people. I mean, there's one guy I just blocked because he attacked Howard. See, I can take it. But he went after my Howard. I told you.
You didn't show me.
No, I said I wouldn't show it to you because no matter all the good things that people say about you, you will always remember that horrible thing. I mean, I know this from years of experience. It's what stays in your head because the bad stuff's easier to believe than the good stuff. Don't ask me why. However, I refused to share that with Howard, so I blocked him. But this guy is like a ranting lunatic. He's been around for years and years, and I never blocked anybody. And I don't block Cassie, and people are pissed off that I don't block Cassie. And I'm like, no, I want her to call the show. So Cassie, call the show, 561-270-3844. I don't think she's a woman, and this because I've actually said, Cassie, call the show. Why don't you call the show? And she's responded to me, I can't figure out how. It's called dialing the phone. And then she said, well, I can't figure out how to watch your show. But she's on my Facebook page every freaking day where we stream it live. The YouTube page, it's streamed live. She tweets me and it's streamed live on Periscope. You see, we put the show out over all these different platforms. And so, you know, you get 2,000 people over here, you get 5,000 people over here, you get 3,000 over here, and then we add all the numbers up, okay? And that's how we know how many there are. But because it's spread out all over the place, you can watch it, listen to it any way you freaking want, and then I got to do the math because I wanted to make it easy for you and hard for me, okay, is what I do. But anyway, she won't call. She can't figure out how she calls. So we're looking you up, honey. And if your phone rings, we found you, and we're calling you. Thank you. That's what we're doing. I'm so sick of it. All you chicken shit cowards. I am so completely sick with your Pepe meme. Pepe! I swear, I'm so tired of it that, you know, you don't want to take me on because you know you're going down in flames, just like Trump is. Everybody, you know, has to realize this is not going to end well. And that's why they're citing all these snap polls. They want to say Donald Trump is winning. Donald Trump is beating her. Donald Trump won that debate. And it is painfully obvious that the Republicans don't even want to say they saw the debate because it was so freaking painful. And guess what else they did? Okay? They pushed a hashtag that was trending yesterday. Did you see it? Hashtag Trump won. And they put it went to the top of Twitter after the debate. And I know they're going to do this after Election Day. You see, I don't care about, you know, who won the debate. You don't care about who won the debate. We all know who won the debate. It's painfully obvious who won the debate because Rudy Giuliani said Donald Trump ought to skip the next two. And what's crazy about that is that the Trump won thing, the Trump campaign, bought a big display ad on Politico saying Trump won, and it was right above an article about Rudy Giuliani saying Trump ought to skip the next debate.
I'm going to bomb the shit out of him.
You ought to, man. He is not your friend. He's not your friend. So now he says he's going to hit him harder. He's going to hit harder, and he's going to bring up Bill Clinton's affair.
Some of it said somebody who's been very vicious to me, Rosie O'Donnell. I said very tough things to her, and I think everybody would agree that she deserves it, and nobody feels sorry for her. But you want to know the truth? I was going to say something extremely rough to Hillary, to her family, and I said to myself, I can't do it. I just can't do it. It's inappropriate. It's not nice. But she spent hundreds of millions of dollars on negative ads on me, many of which are absolutely untrue. They're untrue and they're misrepresentations. And I will tell you this, Lester, it's not nice, and I don't deserve that. But
I'm going to hit her harder, is what he said at his little speech, his little doohickey last night here in Florida. I'm going to hit her harder. He's gonna bring up Bill Clinton's affairs to the woman who stood by Bill Clinton throughout the entire 40 years that they've been. I'm sure that's going to catch her unprepared. I'm sure that will be shocking to her. Now here's the guy who says he's not going to tell you his secret plan to get ISIS But he's telling you his secret plan to catch Hillary Clinton off guard by bringing up Bill Clinton's affairs, which I'm sure she will be completely, sideswiped by. I'm shocked. My husband cheated on me. I did not know that. Wow, you've caught me with my pants down. It's just like, it's amazing. First of all, I don't understand why Trump doesn't tell ISIS exactly what he's going to do, because Donald Trump doesn't do anything he says he's going to do in the first place, okay? But last night he said he's going to get rid of that crooked woman. She's a crooked woman. She's a very, very dishonest woman. Very, very. She's a crooked woman. She's a crooked woman. She's a very crooked woman. Very, very dishonest woman. He's like Gollum. I mean, he sounds like Gollum at this point. It's unbelievable to me. And Rudy Giuliani said regarding Hillary Clinton's forgiveness, her Methodist heart, and her willingness to forgive her husband and save her marriage, he said because she believed Bill Clinton's denials of his affair, she's too stupid to be president. Oh, that's right, Rudy. Your wife and Donald Trump's ex-wife are much, much smarter. Those women had to be blindsided with the news that you were leaving them at press conferences. That's how Rudy broke up with his wife, and that's how Donald Trump announced that he was leaving Ivana, in news conferences. Yeah, these are real, I mean, I swear to God, these guys do not understand what the nuclear triad is, but they do know what a three-way looks like. It's unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable. So, okay. Hillary knows she won. Today, Bernie was out on the campaign trail and Michelle Obama was out on the campaign trail. And I really wish Michelle Obama, I mean, I love Michelle Obama. I find very, very like nothing wrong with anything she's ever said or done or even worn. I love Michelle Obama. I would vote for Michelle Obama for anything that her heart desired. Anything at all. She's obviously a smart, savvy, compassionate, incredible mother, incredible wife, incredible first lady, with her brain wrapped around the issues that plague America the most. But she gave a speech today, and she started going down the birther road, and then she said, let me take a minute, and then she didn't do it.
People had all kinds of questions about what kind of president Barack would be. Things like, does he really understand us? Will he protect us? And then, of course, there are those who questioned and continue to question for the past 8 years whether my husband was even born in this country. And let me say, hurtful, deceitful questions deliberately designed to undermine his presidency, questions that cannot be blamed on others or swept under the rug by an insincere sentence uttered at a press conference. Let me take a moment.
Yes, go for
it. But during his time in office, I think Barack has answered these questions with the example he set and the dignity he's shown by going high when they go low. And he's answered those questions with the progress we've achieved together. Progress like health reform, passing health care, creating millions of jobs, slashing the unemployment rate, lifting millions of people out of poverty, expanding LGBT rights so marriage equality is now the law of the land. I could go on. But even after all this progress, it's understandable that folks are feeling a little uncertain as we face this next transition.
You know, I really wanted her to I don't know, just some. I mean, here, I want somebody to just say, "Go fuck yourself." I mean, I just do. It's what I want to hear. I want them to say. I want them to demean him. And belittle him and put him in the category that he belongs in. Donald Trump is a bad dude. Donald Trump doesn't understand business. That's the crazy truth. Did you watch last night? I don't know how many people watched, but, I figure 84 million watched the debate. Maybe 1 million watched Frontline last night on PBS. It's called The Choice. I'm sure that you can get it on demand. I'm sure that you can get it on your device. It's called Frontline. It's one of my favorite things that PBS creates. It's one of my favorite series. It's a long-running series. Last night, they did one called The Choice. And they did 30, they interwove the stories of Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, telling the early part of Hillary Clinton, then the early part of Donald Trump, the middle next part of Hillary Clinton, the next part, right, and on until we got to the present. And then they had a picture of both of them up on the screen and said the choice is now ours. And it was just the most amazing thing, because the more you watch Hillary's story, the more you understand this woman has been extraordinarily consistent in what she fights for. Extraordinarily consistent. It's always been about kids. It's always been about healthcare. It's always been about children's healthcare. It's always been about growing the opportunities for everyone in this country. It's always been a very broad-based sort of, and she's always been hated by men, white men. They have never liked her. They have resented her since she was First Lady of Arkansas. They have told her that's not her place to have policy, on her desk. They have told her she didn't belong in the West Wing. It's just an amazing story of how this woman has been told over and over again what she can't do. And everything she's been told she can't do is exactly what she wants to do and exactly what she does. Donald Trump, on the other hand, inherited a fortune from his father and squandered it, taking with him small businesses, pension funds, and investors. Now, the part that stuck out to me, because a lot of the story about both of these people, I think we know, but there was one part last night that I did not know. And it was sickening. So when we come back, I'm going to play you how Hillary recounts the stiffing of the workers in the debate, which was an amazing riff that she did. All true, all fact-checked, all completely 100% right. Verifiable. And then I'm going to play you another time that Donald Trump stiffed everybody and paid himself $44 million.
For a commercial-free, on-demand, whenever, wherever listening experience, visit RandyRhodes.com for your personal premium podcast today.